So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on a 69 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you inside the boot, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. This car's also got a 360 parking camera, plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, and you can increase that space further by lifting and removing these two tray sections. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for this car, which are 11,129. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change the information that's displayed there by using buttons on the steering wheel. Those buttons are these ones on the left-hand side. We have stereo control surrounding that. And over on the right-hand side, we have cruise control and speed limiter, as well as your phone controls. Phone controls can only be used after you pair the phone up to the car, which is done on the central touchscreen just here. Hit the phone icon in the bottom left, and then follow instructions on screen from there. You can go back to the main menu at any time, and it's all touchscreen, or you can use buttons that you can see here. So satellite navigation, for example. There's a full video showing how the satellite navigation works, which you can find on our website and on our YouTube channel. We've also got audio options just here. So there's various different ways in which you can listen to your own music. AM, FM, DAB radio, CD player, USB input, Bluetooth audio, auxiliary input, and Android Auto as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music in this car. And I did mention when we were at the rear of the car that we had a parking camera. So it's a 360 camera, so you can see bird's eye view image and reversing camera just there. And obviously parking sensors, as you just heard. When it's in reverse, you've also got autonomous parking as well. So this car is able to parallel park itself and perpendicular park, which you can see down there as options. Below that, we have the dual zone climate control. To turn it on, just adjust the fan speeds. You can adjust the driver and passenger temperatures. You can determine where you'd like the air to be directed once it enters the car. This button turns your air conditioning on. This one will turn it to auto. So the car will now take control of the direction of the air and the fan speed to maintain those two temperatures for you. Just make any manual adjustment and you'll see that auto has now gone off. With a rear heated screen and a proper heated front screen as well. A 12-volt charging socket, electronic handbrake with auto hold function, a 6-speed manual gearbox. We then have driver and passenger heated seats, and in the central armrest, the auxiliary, USB input, and a second 12-volt charging socket. This car also has a panoramic glass roof. So there's a button up here. As you can see, every time I push it, it'll open a bit more. You can open that all the way to the back of the rear seats, which lets in a huge amount of extra light, as you can see. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.